Oh no, there's an obstacle on the trail. Do I have to turn back? Hey folks, Walking Writer here. Today is May 15th, 2023. I'm in St. Johnsville, New York, in central New York on the Erie Canalway Trail. And today I want to walk a 5-mile segment of the trail from St. Johnsville, New York to Fort Plain, New York, heading east. About 2 years ago I was on this trail. It was just a 1-mile stretch, and then I went to the St. Johnsville Marina. Well, today I already stopped at the marina and I want to start the 5-mile walk right now. So it'll be 10 miles total, down and back. So we'll walk the trail and see what's there. I've never walked this segment before, so we'll find out what's on it. Okay, the last time I was here almost 2 years ago, this is as far as I got along the trail. And then I turned left and went to the St. Johnsville Marina over there. But today we're heading straight and we're going 5 more miles on the trail. Alright, so at this point you cross Bridge Street, so you gotta watch out for traffic. Okay, they have a map of the trail nearby. Now I crossed the river, so I was in St. Johnsville. Now I'm in the community of Mandolin, and we're going to go all the way to Fort Plain. So that's about 5 miles. So I brought my pedometer with me, so we'll check out the mileage. And I'll end up at Lock 15 on the Erie Canal. Now the Erie Canalway Trail is a 360-mile walking, hiking, biking trail. Extends through the middle of New York State from Albany in the east to Buffalo in the west. Alright, I just reset my pedometer, so we'll get steps and mileage as we go along this trail. Now when I was here 2 years ago, there were tons of bikers here. They were biking, I don't know where they started, but well, probably Albany, I'm guessing, because they're heading all the way to Niagara Falls, New York, way at the other end of the state. So today it's pretty quiet. Temperatures are supposed to reach maybe 67 degrees today. It's kind of breezy. It was cool and breezy when I left the house about 10 miles from here, but I just took off my outer jacket. The sun's beating down, it's getting kind of warm now. And as you can see, everything is green, nice and lush. Winter snow is gone. We're finally getting some sunshine. Even the dandelions look pretty this time of year. The trail's opening up at this section. No view of the river to my left yet, the Mohawk River. I see some dogs up ahead. I stand corrected, there's a river over there. These guys are not happy for visitors, are they? Well, this stretch of trail is straight, green, not much variation right now, but that's okay. Sometimes that's nice. You just get to walk and think and let your mind wander. It's good for the soul. In case you get tired, there's a bench. But I've seen benches all up and down the trail. I've never seen anyone sit on one yet. Oh no, there's an obstacle on the trail. Do I have to turn back? I think not. Well, there's an empty farm field up ahead. I'm guessing there'll be corn growing there shortly. We grow a lot of corn here in central New York. And here's another bench. This one looks a little fancier, a little newer.
I'll sit on it.
Sit on it. Oh, sit on it.
Fine, I'll sit on it. There, are you happy now? And as long as I have the time, I'll give you a quick writing update. A couple of videos ago, I mentioned that I've been working on 2 novels, well, trying to outline 2 novels. One novel I've been planning for quite a while. I have extensive notes on it. I've outlined the first 3 chapters, but I don't know, it's not writer's block because I have lots of notes. I know the beginning and the ending. I just can't get into it for some reason. And then I came up with another idea last December, and that's a shorter novel, and that outline is almost done. So I may start writing that book first, and I may start writing the other book first and say the heck with the outline, because I usually outline, and just I don't know what's happening in my head. But the last novel I finished was in autumn 2021, Dream Trail. And I'll link information up here somewhere. There'll be a link. And I've never had writer's block before, but I don't think this is writer's block. It's just getting my act together and start writing again. I don't know. But that's the latest outline. When it happens, it'll happen.
The first key to writing is to write, not to think.
As long as we're on the subject of writing, I'd like to thank BookTuber Josh for mentioning my novel, Nicholas Raven and the Wizard's Web, on his website a couple of weeks ago. I'll put a link to his website and to the video where he mentions my book in the description below. Nicholas Raven and the Wizard's Web's an epic fantasy I published in 2015. It's about 1,800 plus pages. So thank you very much, Josh, for mentioning it, and the information is below. Check it out. All of a sudden we're amongst evergreen trees. Looks pretty cool. And just like that, we're back to deciduous trees. I'm guessing it can get kind of muddy on the trail right there if we get a big rainstorm. Well, I'm tempted to take a peek at my pedometer to see how many miles I've done so far, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait till I arrive at Lock 15 in Fort Plain. And we're approaching another bench.
You know what they say?
No, don't say it.
Sit on it, Arnold. That's what they say.
There's a small spread of lilac trees over here. Oh, I love lilacs. They're one of the best smelling flowers I know. They're loaded with them growing up in my backyard. Small stream in the nearby woods. Okay, and when you approach this point, bear left onto the trail over there. There we have water sighting again. Some more straightaway walking, but I saw a view of the bridge through the trees earlier back, so we are getting very close. Now here's a beautiful view of the river. More lilacs here, almost at full bloom. I don't know if they're blue or purple. I'm colorblind. Purple maybe? I'm not sure. Alright, there's a bridge in the distance. We're almost there. There, we arrived at Lock 15 on the Erie Canalway system. This is in Fort Plain, New York. Okay, let's take a closer look. I started in St. Johnsville, crossed the bridge into Minden, and picked up the Erie Canalway Trail there, and I'm all the way at Fort Plain. And if you cross that bridge over there, that'll take you into Nelliston. So here's Lock 15 on the Erie Canalway Trail. And let's get a close up at the other locks. Lock 14, 13, Lock 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, and then Lock 2 through 6 there. Now Lock 1, there's Lock 1. I believe Lock 1 and the other lock at the end on Western New York are in federal hands, so technically they're not part of the Erie Canalway system. Oh, more lilacs. I love it. As you see, they have little barbecue sets over there, picnic tables. We'll walk around, take a look. People camping out here. I guess you can camp here. Okay, now I'll check my pedometer and see what progress we made. Okay, at the start of the canal trail in St. Johnsville, I traveled 4.27 miles. And that's the equivalent of 9,670 footsteps. And I have kind of a long stride. And I've been walking for just a little over 2 hours. So now I'm going to have a quick sandwich for lunch, and then we'll take a tour of this place, and then I can head home. And over there you have the busy New York State Thruway. Now as boats travel along the Mohawk River, certain parts of the river you can't navigate. For instance, over there looks like a falls there, so in the bridge. So you have to bypass it with canal. Now when a boat comes in here, they'll close the gates, and they'll just have to raise the water up a little bit to be even with that side. So pretty soon the canal and the river will be swarming with boats. Canal system opens this coming Friday. So that's all for now. I'm going to head back home. I'll head back to St. Johnsville and pick up my car and then head back home. So I won't film anything on the way back until I get to my car, unless it's something really spectacular, because you've already seen it coming up. Just as I said I wasn't going to film anything, I see some geese and the babies over there. Okay, I arrived at the end of the trail, or at the beginning of the trail where I started. Alright, here's the Bridge Street intersection. Now let's check my mileage. Okay, total trail mileage is 8.8 miles even. And the number of steps is 19,946. Alright, now I just have to go to my car across the bridge and we'll add that mileage to it, and I'll post that at the end of this video. Okay folks, that was just a little over 9 miles total, counting the walking back to my car. So now I'm going to head home, and that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care, bye. And I've been walking for just over a little, And I've been walking for just a little over 2 hours.
I should get coffee. Coffee would help me think. But I should write something first, then reward myself with coffee. Coffee and a muffin. Okay, so I need to establish the themes. Maybe banana nut. That's a good muffin.